Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled between the hills, there lived a young boy named Chidi. His life, though once full of laughter and joy, was about to take a tragic turn, setting the stage for a story of pain, resilience, and triumph. Chidi's mother was a kind and loving woman, always there to protect him, to teach him right from wrong. The village folk adored her, and she made every day brighter. But fate is often cruel, and when Chidi was only 5 years old, a terrible illness swept through the land. Despite all the efforts of healers and prayers, his mother passed away, leaving Chidi heartbroken and alone with his father. His father, who was once a strong and proud man, fell into a deep sadness. In his sorrow, he longed for companionship, and in time, he remarried a woman from a distant village, one with a dark secret. Chidi's stepmother, Amora, appeared sweet and gentle on the outside. But beneath her charming smile, she was as wicked as they come. She didn't care for Chidi, treating him like an unwanted guest in his own home. Amora made him do all the hard work, chores from dawn till dusk. She would belittle him in front of others, calling him weak and unworthy. But worst of all, she used a dark power to keep his father under her control. For Amora was not just an ordinary woman. She had learned ancient charms that allowed her to cast a spell over her husband, making him blind to her cruelty. Whenever Chidi tried to speak up, to tell his father of the mistreatment, his father's eyes would glaze over, as if he didn't hear him. Every night, Chidi cried himself to sleep, asking why his father couldn't see the truth. Why no one could save him from Amora's evil ways. One fateful night, feeling the weight of his sorrow, Chidi wandered into the deep forest, far from the village. It was there that he met an old woman, bent with age but eyes sparkling with wisdom. The old woman, seeing the pain in his heart, asked, "Why do you weep, young one?" Chidi poured out his sorrow, telling her of his wicked stepmother and his helpless father. The heart is a powerful thing, child. And so is fate. But sometimes, we must choose to fight against the winds of misfortune, even if the storm seems too strong. The old woman, wise in the ways of magic, gave Chidi a small, glowing stone. "This," she said, "will guide you when you are lost, help you find your strength. But remember, true power comes from within. Never forget who you are." Chidi returned to his home, his heart heavy but determined. Every day, he worked hard, using the power of the stone when needed to stay focused and strong. He no longer feared his stepmother. Instead, he began to notice something powerful stirring inside of him, a sense of purpose he had never known before. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Chidi, though still under his stepmother's cruelty, began to rise above it. He studied the ways of the elders, learned the trades of his village, and even discovered a hidden talent for carving beautiful wooden statues. Soon, word spread of the young boy's extraordinary talent. People from nearby villages came to see his work. His carvings were said to bring peace and prosperity, and they became highly sought after. As his reputation grew, so did his fortune. With his newfound wealth, Chidi built a workshop and hired workers from his village, giving them fair wages and teaching them his craft. Years passed, and Chidi became a man of great renown, respected by all. One day, he returned to his father's house, now a wealthy and powerful figure in the village. His father, still under Amara's spell, stood there, unaware of the man his son had become. Chidi stood before his stepmother, no longer the frightened boy she once tormented. With strength in his voice, he declared, "You will no longer control me, Amara. I have found my strength, and I will no longer allow you to hurt me or my father." As he spoke, the stone in his hand began to glow brighter, and for the first time in many years, Chidi's father's eyes cleared. He saw the truth for what it was, the cruelty his wife had hidden from him for so long. The evil stepmother's powers crumbled, her charms no longer able to bind Chidi's father to her will. Furious, Amara fled, never to return. Chidi's father, finally free from her spell, fell to his knees, filled with regret. "Chidi, my son, I am so sorry. I failed you. But I am proud of the man you've become. Forgive me." And so, the boy who had once been helpless and lost, became a man of strength and wisdom, a leader in his village. His name was spoken with respect, and his kindness and generosity knew no bounds. From the ashes of hardship, Chidi rose to greatness. He had found his true power, not through magic or charms, but through the strength within his heart. The world may try to break us, but it is the courage to rise again that defines us. And so, the boy who had nothing became a man who had everything. This is the story of Chidi, the boy who overcame darkness to find his light. A tale of hope, perseverance, and the strength of the human spirit. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more folk tales.